What's up guys and welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to do another modification on the KLR 650 and this time we're going to keep on the whole commuting aspect as that's kind of what I've been enjoying so far with it. I do have these cool bars that we're going to install soon and I do still want to get some soft bags before I really start taking this thing off-road. But in the meantime, I am truly enjoying commuting it. But the one thing it is missing, in my opinion, is a top case. And I found this on Amazon. It is a Comie, I believe. Fairly inexpensive. It is lockable. It does have this cheesy seat on the back of it. I don't know if I like this or not, but either way, the top hatch is fairly decent size. It's fairly inexpensive. It's lockable. And then also what else I thought was really cool is you didn't have to lock it. You could still open it and not lock the dang thing. So that's cool. We'll go ahead and install it today. I will use it for the week and I'll let you know my overall opinion of it. Here are all the parts that it comes with. It looks fairly easy to install, which is really cool. This looks like it's just a cover. So let's get this plate installed. So if you notice on the KLR, we do have this toolbox. And what is also cool is there's so many options for mounting this thing. It pretty much lines up really well to the end of the bike, and I'm kind of curious to see if we could get this open and obviously still open the toolkit. That would be ideal, and that will definitely work. Okay, so I would say in this position right here I can see all four holes and I'm gonna be good to go. The next question is, yep, I can get my hands under this plate so I could hold something under it, which is rad. I have to figure out how they will drop in there to where we can see them or still see the hole. So it looks like for me these are going to have to be sideways, and then down here they're going to have to be running the other way. Interesting little concept here. And we should be able to just drop our bolts. And go figure, these bolts are way too dang long. That sucks. So we're definitely going to have to cut these bolts down. There's no way, on the KLR at least, that we're going to get all these to fit in. I mean, the back ones fit, so you could potentially get away with not cutting those. But it does look like they would still potentially touch the top. So that's kind of a bummer. Either that or I might have other bolts that would work. Unless these little guys are long enough, but I doubt it. Well, these are possible. They're fairly short, but they're more than enough threads to hold the top bag on. Lucky for me, I have exactly 4 of these short bolts, so that is what I will be putting in this bike for sure. I will try and figure out what these bolts are and link them down below, so if you want to just kind of head into a choose to buy this, you can go and get these bolts at a local store, which is kind of annoying to think that we're going to be buying a component and then we've got to go buy bolts just to install the dang thing. That's definitely annoying. But if you've ever dealt with aftermarket parts in your life, these are the annoying things that you will frequently deal with. And in my opinion, to have this working the way it is and the way this top bag is and where it's going to be sitting, I'm going to like it, I think, a lot. Yeah, I am good with it, even though it's annoying. That is truly a pain. Seems like if you could do that and hopefully not lose your 1 of 4 bolts, you have a chance at it. There we go. I'm talking a lot of crap and it's really not that hard. It's not that difficult. There we go. 1 more nut and bolt. So I wouldn't say you necessarily need Loctite on these. It's kind of up to you if you want that little extra protection, but the nuts that came with this are locking nuts. So you should be fine with just the locking nut. It does have little rubber pads in here, which is kind of cool. She's on there. So we take these little lips right here, slide them in. Give her a little whack. She's holding on there pretty damn good. Can move the whole damn bike around with it. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, we could still access our toolkit. Be a little bit of a pain to get at it, but it works. I wouldn't recommend having somebody sit back here and risk their life of leaning back on that. Maybe that's not, but I mean, it's secure, it's not coming off. I like I said, the fact that we could open this thing without locking it each time. I think that's kind of cool. So the obvious test would be, can we put a helmet in there? And I have here a little showy RF1200. It is size medium. It easily fits in there. That's freaking cool. Hell yeah. I like it. I think that's gonna work. So that wraps up the installation, guys. Pretty freaking easy to do. Like I said, I don't know if I would trust maybe leaning up against this, but for the purposes of putting stuff in it and utilizing it as a commuting little bag, I'm pretty solid. I'm pretty happy with it. And like I said, I like the fact that I don't have to use the key. That's the one real negative I think with these bags, is they're amazing and the one key system's really cool, but you cannot unlock and just open and close these and leave them unlocked. It forces you to lock them. Maybe that's a good safety feature, maybe not. I'll tell you, it kind of annoys the crap out of me and I wish it didn't do that. But very cool. I like it. I'll let you guys know. I will run this thing for the week, and like I have been every day, and I'll let you guys know what I think about this additional bag on the back. Well, it's been 2 weeks using this Comie top case here, and to be honest with you, I'm really enjoying it. I really like having a top case now. It's just that one more little piece of safe luggage on the motorcycle, more stuff that I can carry. Obviously really cool. There are some negatives though now with it for me, and the reason why I went with this specific smaller one, which I think was 32 liters, I'll put it up here, was I don't normally ride with people, so I don't really care about having 2 helmets with me or locking up 2 helmets. I really just would like to lock up, you know, my helmet. I get fit, obviously, that showy RF1200 that was in my garage, which is somewhat of a smaller helmet. It is a medium-sized helmet, but in general, the helmet's a little bit smaller than, I'd say, average size helmets. Like my Shoei GT Air is the one that I commonly wear, and it like barely fits in there. You have to like twist it just right to make it fit, and you could not really put anything else in there unless you fill the helmet with your gloves and neck gaiter or whatever you might, you know, wear on your head with your helmet. So it generally does its job. I don't know how well it would work with a large size helmet or an extra large, depending on, you know, obviously the size of your helmet. My next, I guess, negative for it would be sticking on the fact that it's just a little bit too small, is the fact that I can't even really put like a backpack in it, because to me that's what I would want to be able to do. Is my work laptop's a 15-inch computer, and if I could put that in a backpack with some food and maybe chuck that in that Comie pack would be great. But there's no way in hell you're fitting even a smaller backpack in there. I wish I kind of would have got the size bigger. I think the 48 liter, and hell, I might just buy that and see, you know, the difference. If you guys truly care and really want that comparison, put a comment down below, like you'd really like to see it, because that's me basically dropping another $90 to find out if it's better or not. I would assume it probably would, because of the whole fact that I could probably put a whole backpack with my laptop and maybe what I'm going to eat for the day, stick it in that case, put my helmet on and go to work, put my helmet in the case and take my backpack, and away I go. I think that'd be pretty rad to have that little concept. The negative, and why I didn't buy the bigger one first, was the fact that it's 22 inches wide. And if you look here, you can see that it is not 22 inches between these 2 saddlebags opening. So to me, that was like the reason why I basically said no. I doubt it will fit at all, because not being able to open the side bags would just be stupid. But now that I've seen how this Comie mounts and how far back it is, and the potential of even pushing it a little bit farther back if I wanted to, and the fact that they're not, you know, a straight 22, it actually is slightly rounded. So the possible chance of the bag still opening is definitely there. Wow, look at that beautiful husky. Gotta love huskies, man. But I think it's possible for it to fit, so I think, you know, maybe that would be a better decision. Maybe one of you has already done that out here, and you can actually put it in the comments and save me 90 bucks and maybe help somebody else in the comments. That'd be pretty rad. But I'd rather have it than not have it. It's just a little bit too small in my opinion, but it does allow me to do pretty much kind of what it's intended for, which is keep my helmet secure on the bike and still be able to carry a little bit of extra gear while I'm riding. So I hope this was a useful video for you guys. I'm going to enjoy a little bit more back road riding here on the old KLR. Because it's absolutely beautiful day. It's still cold as hell, guys. I'd love to get out on my R7 or the Aprilia. Hell, I'd like to ride anything, but yeah, it's so dang cold. This thing is rad having. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you next week. Peace.